Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kathy. I'm a home daycare owner and I do videos on home decor, home organization, and also child care. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a tour of my craft closet. Okay, so this here is my craft closet. It's actually located in my laundry room. So this is it right here. This is a quick overview of it. And due to licensing and regulations, I have to have my fire extinguisher there. So this here is just a quick overview. So let's start here at the very top. So at the very top there, I have bubbles and bubble guns for the summertime. So I'm just keeping it up there for that. And then right underneath that container there, that houses some fabric paints. So we don't really do fabric painting very often. So that's why that particular thing is up there. And then over here in the handprint bucket right there, that houses all my toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls and that kind of thing. And then as you can see up there, right in the corner there, that is just some more summertime things to like party supplies. And then above that in that basket there, I collect a bunch of cardboard boxes like Kleenex boxes and egg cartons and that sort of thing, because we could always use them for a whole bunch of different types of crafts. I try not to waste very much stuff. So I'm not really, I wouldn't consider myself a hoarder, but I do collect a lot of different items just around the house so that I can use them for crafts. And you know, you get extra stuffing in your mail when you order stuff. So I usually keep the bubble wrap and that kind of stuff from that. And we do a bunch of crafts with all those things. So over here I have all my painting aprons hung up. And then I have all my paints there. My paints I got actually all from Amazon. The container that it's in, the acrylic container there, that is actually a nail polish rack. And again, I just got that off of Amazon as well. I have two of those, so that one. And then this one over here houses all my glitters. And again, I got all that glitter from Amazon. And then these two matching containers there, I actually got from Walmart. And the one over here houses more paints and some painting markers there, some more fabric paints, and then at the very bottom there houses all my paint brushes. And then you can see some paint tray there. I use those trays for different things, such as if we're doing, say, winter theme, for example, I could use these trays to put cotton balls or those kind of things, just so the kids have different items to make snowflakes out of. So I keep those right there. And then in this one here, I have popsicle sticks at the bottom there. The middle drawer here is actually just full of different things. There's a bunch of magnets. There's flower wire or floral wire, whatever you want to call it. And then in the top drawer here is where I keep some more Q-tips. Those Q-tips I actually use for some of the kids are not very good with using the white glue right there. So I usually put the white glue inside of a little container, and then the kids use the Q-tips to dip into the glue, and then they can use it that way. So they're not spilling a whole bunch of glue on their paper. So as you can see, I have some Mod Podge in there. Those are just different glues up there, and then a couple more glitters there. And then next down here on this shelf, I have up in that first bucket there, I have a bunch of different ribbons and such like that. And then in the bucket just underneath it, right there, I have tissue paper and some foam paper in there as well. And those fly swatters there, we use that for different things. Sometimes we use it for painting. Sometimes we play balloon volleyball in the house when it's too cold out, that kind of thing. And the kids just love using those for balloon volleyball. And then of course we have my scissors there. They're different kinds, so you can cut different shapes and that kind of thing there. And then right behind it is some cups with their lids. And these are actually supposed to be spill proof, so you can use them for paint. The kids really like to do the paint with water, so I put like some water in there, and then they use their little paint brushes here, they dip it in, and then they do their painting with water books. And then over here, so these containers here are awesome. I got them from Amazon, and they house my loom bands and as well as my googly eyes. I'm just gonna see if I can move this out of the way without spilling anything. But they come in a pack just like this with the googly eyes. So there's 3 different levels. And then I just ordered some more to add onto my loom bands there as well. So you can build it as high as you want to if you just keep ordering them. I order a lot off Amazon, so I don't keep track of the prices, to be honest with you, but I don't think they're too much money because I did order 3 of them. So just to make my loom band collection, you know, higher, because I have so many loom bands. My kids love making bracelets and such out of loom bands, so I have quite a bit of those. And then over here is an old spice rack that I had. So I store all my buttons in there, and me being OCD, you can see they're all color coordinated in there. So that's how I house my buttons. And then down here, I believe I got this just from Walmart. And in here, I house my jewels. So there's a bunch of different jewels in there. And then I have some wooden beads. And in here, I have some clips for paper. And then over here, I have some paper clips. And then in the orange one, I have some magnets. And the pink one, I have the rings. And then in this one here, I have tacks and screws and what have you in there. And this one houses bells. And this one houses my metallic beads. So over here, I forgot to mention, we use these big trays there for Play-Doh, and again, the little blue trays there I use as a tabletop thing. So I might put like pipe cleaners with some beads and that kind of thing, just something different for them to do. And then I, excuse me, I house my poster board on just a little tack there, and it's all connected and held together with one of those clips there. It's up and out of the way. And then down here on the bottom shelf here, as you can see, I house my felt in here, in this container here, which I got from the dollar store. And then in here, I just have some dice and some yarn there. And then over here in this container, I have a couple different sizes of the face pads. So I have large size there and then the medium size there. And then behind that, I just have some beads. And then in this little container here, I just have a couple of little lids there and such, and little tiny containers. Those little tiny containers are the ones that I use for storing glue and that kind of thing in there, so the kids can use it that way. And then I have some water bottles for water art. And then back there, there's some laces as well. Oops. Some laces there for the beads. And then over here, I really don't like these at all. I got those from the dollar store, and as you can see with the paper bending the way that it is, the paper doesn't really even fit in there, and it's supposed to be for paper. So yeah, I don't know if I like this solution at all. Well, I know I don't like it actually. I just have to come up with another solution, something cheaper that I can possibly get, but knowing me, I'll probably find something off Amazon because that's where I like to shop. So, and then over here, I have my bulletin board things there, and then I use that wrapping paper. It's just solid print, and I use that for the bulletin boards as well when I'm decorating the bulletin boards. And then down here, I have, I don't know what you would call those things right there, but they're just foam straw type things, and the kids usually use them and cut them up, and then they use them for so we did a circus theme, and then they use those to do clown faces and buttons and that kind of thing. So they do find good uses for them. Plus we've been using them to make candy canes and that sort of thing as well. And then right underneath that bin is a bunch of foam letters. And then next to that is the pipe cleaners. And then in this container here, I house all my not cotton balls, my pom-poms, and they are all color coordinated as well. And then in this container here, I have my foam shapes. And then in this one here, again, like I said, I like to keep as much stuff as I can. So in that particular one, we have pipe cleaners that were cut up that we didn't use, or tissue paper that were cut up that we didn't use. And they're all in separate little baggies. So I just keep those just for another extra craft. And over here, I have some Q-tips. And then underneath there, I have a big bin of old crayons. So behind here, we have some cotton balls. And again, all these containers here came from the dollar store. And then over here, I have my pencil crayons, and I have some markers. And then behind here, I also have some chalk. And then the very bottom here, all that stuff there, I'm just in the process of reorganizing all my bins for daycare. So I'm actually going through them and finding things that belong in other bins. So this one here is just basically the odds and ends that go into different bins. So I have to put those in the right bins. And then this bottom one here, this container here I got from Walmart as well. Most of the other containers I got from the dollar store, but this one here I got from Walmart, and that one houses all my party supplies. So there's paper plates in there, there's tablecloths, there's doilies, there's glow-in-the-dark bracelets, there's spoons, yeah, you name it. There's balloons and streamers, all that kind of stuff, all fit into that bin right there. And then that right there is my weekly planner. So I put all my stuff that I put in there for the week. So there's Monday to Friday in there. So if I do, for some reason, need a substitute, I would put that by the table at the front where she would see it and she would know exactly what to do with the kids, and everything will be planned inside there with all my art supplies and all that kind of stuff to go with it. So that's my weekly agenda. And then last but not least, I have some extra sensory bottles that we didn't fill yet. And then just stored my Grinch stuff in there for now until I'm done organizing and cleaning the rest. So here's one more overview of the whole entire closet. So that's it for my craft closet tour. So thanks again for watching, and like I said, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload some new videos.